what's up you guys, this is Rob from The Gay Guy Plays, and today we are literally bursting out of our seams when we get Dressed to Kill with the apex of Adaptation himself, Nidus. Holy shit, Dressed to Kill has hit a totally new level, as we are not just customizing warframes now, but also the landscape of the battlefield. This totally makes Nidus one of the most interesting warframes to play dress up with, toss in the fact that his energy color acts as a gradient instead of the standard placements, as well as the fact that he just fucking mutates, and he proves to be both a grower and a shower. Now, Nidus does have an alternate helmet that I am somewhat fond of. The Prion, which inherits its name from a protein-based infection agent, looks kind of like a bone or demon's hand gripping the skull. When mutated, the jaw drops and the fingers ease their grasp, allowing the energy color beneath to show through. Personally, I find it a bit big and bulbous on its own, however, the right accessories definitely help balance it out. So due to the fact that Nidus is definitely a unique creature in the Dressed to Kill world, we have to take a little bit of a different approach when starting with his customization. Unlike most warframes, his entire look can be completely changed via his energy color. So we'll be starting there, then working our way through the most important bits. Now, when it comes to his energy color, I'd suggest heading down to the simulacrum, picking out a color, and triggering his ultimate. Keep doing this until you find a color you want to base your customization around. Once you've committed, you've got a big decision to make with your accent. Is your energy color going to blend or contrast with your accent, as your energy color lays directly on top of it, creating a gradient? An example of blending would be my second look. Using a deep red violet and blending it with a soft pink just makes the accent color look like it's getting brighter with each energy pulse. An example of contrasting would be my third look, where I lay a teal energy color over a blue violet. The two colors aren't reminiscent of each other but do gradiate together to make a harmonious tone. Just keep in mind that contrasting these two does add a bit more visual noise to the frame. Now jumping from accents, we're going to move on to the secondary. If your energy/accent color combination is fairly tame, feel free to add in a pop of color. However, if you went a little wild with your energy accent combo, then I would suggest something a bit more muted. With that done, we can move on to our Tertiary Color. By this point, I've usually already added my pop of color. However, if the rest of your look is fairly tame, feel free to experiment with some tonal blacks, muted midtones, and grays. I mean, to be honest with you, I've tried brighter, more saturated colors in this area and it just never works out. So I would suggest staying away from those unless you've got a solid theme going in your head. And lastly is the primary tone. Honestly, just pick an off-white that matches the temperature of the frame's overall look and call it a day. Again, I've done a bit of experimenting here and I'll be honest, none of it really makes me happy. But as always, this is gonna be your frame and your customization, so you do whatever the hell you like. Now with that said, let's get dressed.
The dark side.
So all in all, after you've worked out the process, Nidus actually becomes really fun to customize. The interplay between his energy color and the rest of his look has only ever been replicated on the Prisma skins and Saren's Orphan armor, while his textures themselves are actually extremely unique, and the mutation mechanic pulls him even further away in nature from the rest of the roster. After 45 other frames that all kind of look like frames, Nidus presents us with something one of a kind in the Lisette and on the battlefield. So thank you all for watching this episode of Dressed to Kill. If you haven't already got it, be sure to check out my latest snapshot as well as my latest in a flash, which both cover Nidus. Now don't forget to do all the things that I ask you to do at the end of every one of these, and as always, stay drop dead gorgeous.